Imagine waking up each morning with a heart full of purpose, a mind tuned to possibility, and a soul aligned with success. What if, instead of rushing into the chaos of the day, you centered yourself with powerful words that fuel your confidence and awaken your inner strength? Start your day with confidence. 14 Powerful Affirmations for Success is your daily toolkit to rewire your mindset, elevate your energy, and step into each moment with clarity and courage. These affirmations aren't just feel-good mantras. They're mindset-shifting declarations that realign your thoughts with abundance, resilience, and unstoppable belief in yourself. Speak them, feel them, and live them, and watch how your day transforms. Number 1, I am confident and capable. Confidence is not something you're born with. It's something you cultivate, affirm, and grow every single day. When you begin your morning by declaring, I am confident and capable, you're not just reciting words. You're planting powerful beliefs into the soil of your subconscious. This affirmation reminds you that no matter what lies ahead, you have what it takes to face it with grace and strength. Life may throw challenges, but confidence helps you see them not as barriers, but as stepping stones. You recognize that capability isn't about having all the answers. It's about trusting yourself to find them. You have overcome so much already, and today you carry with you the wisdom of your past victories, the lessons from your failures, and the unwavering determination to rise again. Confidence is built through action, and every small step you take reinforces the truth that you are more prepared, more resilient, and more equipped than you think. You silence the inner critic by choosing faith over fear, action over anxiety, and progress over perfection. You are grounded in the knowledge that you don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up, try, and believe. Each task, no matter how big or small, becomes an opportunity to affirm your capability. When doubt whispers, you answer back with self-belief. When fear knocks, you open the door with courage. You hold your head high, speak with clarity, and walk with purpose because you are no longer looking for permission to be powerful. You've already claimed it. Confidence is your natural state, and capability is the reflection of your consistent effort, growth, and belief. Today, you are not waiting for validation from others. You are not defined by external approval. You are rooted in self-worth and fueled by the knowledge that you've got this. Even if the path ahead is uncertain, you carry within you every tool you need to move forward. I am confident and capable is more than an affirmation. It's a lifestyle, a decision, and a promise you make to yourself daily. You rise with it, walk in it, and live through it, proving every day that you are ready, worthy, and more than enough. Number 2, I deserve success and welcome it daily. Success is not reserved for a chosen few. It is a birthright, and you are fully worthy of it. When you affirm, I deserve success and welcome it daily, you are breaking free from limiting beliefs that once told you success belonged to someone else. You're declaring to yourself and the universe that you are ready to receive all the abundance, recognition, and fulfillment life has to offer. Deserving success means knowing your efforts matter, your dreams are valid, and your presence has purpose. It's a mindset shift. From chasing success out of fear or lack, to attracting it from a place of worthiness and inner alignment. Each morning you rise with this affirmation. You align yourself with prosperity, confidence, and open-hearted expectation. You stop waiting for someday and start living as if success is already on its way, because it is. You no longer minimize your desires or dim your light to make others comfortable. Instead, you boldly show up, take action, and embrace the opportunities that flow your way. You don't just wish for success, you prepare for it, make space for it, and expect it. And in doing so, you magnetize more of it. Welcoming success daily means celebrating progress no matter how small and recognizing that every step forward counts. It means saying yes to your talents, honoring your journey, and knowing deep down that success is not a destination, It's a daily experience of growth, impact, and self-fulfillment. You stop waiting to be ready enough and realize that your readiness is a decision. You open your heart to receive with gratitude and walk through each day with the quiet confidence that what you seek is also seeking you. You are no longer resisting success with self-doubt, procrastination, or fear. You're inviting it with trust, commitment, and joy. This affirmation is your daily handshake with abundance, your reminder that you are worthy of living fully, achieving greatly, and thriving in every area of your life. You are not an outsider to success. You are its embodiment. So as you go through today, carry this truth within you. I deserve success, and I welcome it daily. Let it shape your choices, uplift your spirit, and guide your steps toward the life you were always meant to live. Number 3, my mind is focused and my goals are clear. Clarity is power, and when you declare, my mind is focused and my goals are clear, you are commanding your thoughts to align with purpose and direction. In a world full of distractions, this affirmation grounds you, reminding you that your attention is your most valuable asset. A focused mind doesn't wander aimlessly, it locks onto what matters most and moves with intentionality. You no longer allow scattered thoughts or outside noise to pull you off course. Instead, you choose to think with purpose, act with vision, and direct your energy toward what truly fuels your growth. Clear goals act like a compass, guiding you with precision and keeping you aligned with your higher self. You know what you want, and more importantly, you understand why you want it. That clarity allows you to move with confidence, eliminating hesitation and second-guessing. Every choice you make today flows from that inner vision. Your focus is not frantic, it is calm, steady, and unshakable. You release overwhelm by breaking your goals into manageable steps and taking inspired action, one task at a time. When your mind is focused, procrastination fades, self-doubt weakens, and momentum builds. You are no longer distracted by what doesn't serve you. Instead, you are magnetized toward everything that moves you closer to your dreams. Your goals are not vague hopes. They are defined targets, backed by belief and fueled by discipline. You visualize them daily, speak them aloud, and structure your day in alignment with them. When you stay focused, even the smallest action becomes powerful because it is infused with purpose. You begin to trust yourself more deeply, knowing that you are capable of following through and staying committed. Distractions may appear, but they no longer hold power over you. You've trained your mind to choose what matters, and in doing so, you become unstoppable. Every morning is a fresh chance to realign with your purpose and remind yourself that your vision is valid, your path is clear, and your time is now. So breathe deeply, sharpen your focus, and carry this truth into every moment. My mind is focused and my goals are clear. This is how you build success. One focused, intentional day at a time. Number 4, I am the architect of my life. Every thought you think, every choice you make, every belief you hold is a brick laid in the foundation of the life you're building. And when you affirm, I am the architect of my life, you step fully into your power as the creator of your reality. This declaration is a powerful reminder that your life is not something that happens to you. It is something you design with intention, vision, and conscious action. You are not a passive observer in your journey. You are the visionary, the builder, the artist of your destiny. You no longer wait for permission, nor do you blame circumstances or the past for where you are. Instead, you reclaim responsibility, knowing that each new day is a blank canvas and your decisions are the blueprint. You have the power to redesign your habits, restructure your thoughts, and rebuild your dreams. No matter how many times life has knocked you down, just like an architect revises and improves a plan, you refine your vision as you grow, understanding that flexibility and self-awareness are key parts of success. With clarity of purpose, you draft your goals with precision and construct your future with confidence. Challenges become construction materials. lessons to strengthen your inner structure, not destroy it. You realize that you hold the tools to transform your mindset, upgrade your environment, and shape the world around you with each aligned step you take. When you approach life this way, fear becomes less intimidating, and uncertainty becomes an opportunity to innovate. You trust that your inner compass knows the way, and that even detours have purpose. You no longer see yourself as someone reacting to life. You are proactively designing it from the inside out. Whether you are rebuilding from broken pieces or adding beautiful new wings to your foundation, you do it all with grace, vision, and belief in your ability to rise. You understand that nothing outside of you holds the pen you do, and today you choose to write a new story, build higher and dream bigger. So walk forward boldly, because you are the architect of your life, and what you envision you can absolutely create. Number 5, I radiate positive energy and attract the same. Your energy speaks before you do. It's the silent language of your presence, your mindset, and your inner vibration. When you affirm, I radiate positive energy and attract the same, you're not only elevating your own frequency, but you're also magnetizing experiences, people, and outcomes that reflect that inner light. Positive energy isn't about pretending life is perfect. It's about choosing to respond with grace, optimism, and intention, no matter what the day brings. It begins with how you think, speak, and show up. If you start your day by consciously choosing thoughts that uplift, emotions that empower, and actions that reflect love and kindness, that inner shift becomes a ripple effect that touches everyone around you. You become the kind of person whose presence makes others feel seen, valued, and inspired. Not because you're forcing anything, but because you're aligned with your truest self. When you radiate positivity, you create a magnetic field that naturally attracts opportunities, relationships, and blessings that are in harmony with your light. You notice more beauty, invite more connection, and unlock more peace. The universe responds to the energy you emit, and when you vibrate at a higher frequency, through gratitude, compassion, joy, and resilience, you become a beacon for more of the same. Your mindset becomes your magnet, drawing to you circumstances that reflect your inner glow. Even on challenging days, you hold space for optimism, not by denying reality, but by choosing your power within it. You learn to shift from reactive to reflective, turning triggers into teachings and pain into purpose. Your energy is no longer dictated by others. You protect it, nurture it, and pour it from a place of fullness. You become the kind of person who walks into a room and uplifts the atmosphere, not through noise, but through quiet strength, calm presence, and heartfelt authenticity. This affirmation is your reminder that you are both a transmitter and a receiver of energy. When you align with joy, peace, and confidence, you effortlessly call in people, places, and moments that mirror those same vibrations. So breathe deep, stand tall, and carry this truth with you. I radiate positive energy and attract the same. This is your light, your magnetism, your power, and it shapes every moment you touch. Number 6, I embrace change and grow through it. Change is not something to fear. It is the very force that shapes evolution, fuels growth, and pushes you closer to your highest potential. When you affirm, I embrace change and grow through it, you are choosing to lean into life's transitions with courage rather than resistance. Change is inevitable, but how you respond to it determines your direction. Instead of clinging to what's familiar, you open your heart to new beginnings, new lessons, and new versions of yourself waiting to be discovered. You understand that every shift, whether planned or unexpected, is a divine invitation to expand your mindset, stretch your capabilities, and awaken dormant parts of your strength. Growth never happens in the comfort zone. It blooms in the unknown, where transformation is born. Even when it's uncomfortable or uncertain, you choose to trust that each change carries a purpose, even if you can't yet see it. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, how is this happening for me? With that perspective, fear turns into faith, and disruption turns into a doorway. You welcome change, not as a threat, but as a sacred teacher guiding you toward alignment and authenticity. You release the illusion of control and begin to flow with life, not fight against it. Through every season, whether it's letting go, starting over, or stepping up, you remain grounded in the belief that you are growing, evolving, and becoming. You honor your emotions along the way, but don't let them define you. You allow yourself to feel, heal, adapt, and rise. And with each transformation, you collect new wisdom, deeper resilience, and greater self-trust. This affirmation becomes your anchor in stormy waters and your compass in times of transition. It reminds you that change doesn't break you, it builds you. You emerge from every chapter wiser, braver, and more aligned with your truth. So today, as change unfolds, whether subtle or seismic, you meet it with open arms, steady breath, and unwavering belief in your capacity to thrive. I embrace change and grow through it becomes not just a mindset, but a powerful way of living. And it transforms every ending into a new beginning filled with possibility. Number 7, I let go of fear and step into courage. Fear is a natural emotion, but it does not define you. What defines you is how you rise above it. When you affirm, I let go of fear and step into courage, you are declaring that your life is no longer led by doubt, anxiety, or hesitation, but by boldness, strength, and trust in your own power. You acknowledge the fear, but you do not obey it. Instead, you stand face to face with it, understanding that fear often shows up when you're on the edge of growth, right before a breakthrough. Letting go of fear doesn't mean pretending it doesn't exist. It means refusing to let it control your choices. It means releasing the need for perfection, surrendering the fear of failure, and no longer shrinking yourself to stay comfortable. You step into courage by taking action even when your voice trembles and your hands shake. You choose bravery in the small moments, speaking your truth, setting boundaries, showing up fully, and believing in your worth. Courage is not loud or dramatic. It's steady, quiet, and deeply rooted in your decision to keep moving forward. It's choosing to believe that the unknown can be beautiful and that discomfort is often the path to transformation. With each courageous step you take, fear loosens its grip and your confidence expands. You stop waiting for the fear to disappear and instead walk beside it with faith. You remind yourself that everything you want, growth, love, success, fulfillment, lives on the other side of fear. And today you choose to cross that threshold. You remind yourself that courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of it. You are no longer bound by old stories, past wounds, or limiting beliefs. You release the heavy weight of what if, and instead embrace the liberating power of what's possible. In this powerful act of letting go, you reclaim your voice, your choices, and your future. You become your own protector, encourager, and guide. And with each brave choice you make, you build a life that reflects your highest truth. I let go of fear and step into courage becomes your daily mantra, your inner fire and your guiding light, empowering you to walk through every door that once scared you and rise into the extraordinary life that is waiting for you. Number 8, I take aligned action toward my goals. Dreams remain distant until action bridges the gap. And when you affirm, I take aligned action toward my goals, you're committing not just to movement, but to purposeful movement. Aligned action is powerful because it flows from clarity, intuition, and intention. It's not about being busy for the sake of progress, but about making meaningful strides that reflect your values, vision, and true desires. You're no longer running in circles or chasing goals that aren't truly yours. You're moving in a direction that feels right in your soul. Each day becomes an opportunity to take small, inspired steps that build momentum toward your dreams. You understand that massive transformation isn't created in one giant leap, but in consistent, aligned choices made with awareness and conviction. Whether it's a conversation, a task, a decision, or a boundary, you act with the end in mind and the present moment in your hands. You no longer wait for perfect timing or fear making mistakes. Instead, you trust that action itself refines your path. Every step teaches, reveals, and strengthens you. Aligned action also means being honest with yourself, asking what you truly want and why, then letting that answer guide your energy. You don't force progress, you flow with purpose. You create space to listen to your intuition, follow your inner guidance, and move from authenticity rather than obligation. You stop comparing your pace to others and start honoring your unique rhythm. Even setbacks become data, not defeat. They show you what to adjust, not abandon. And through it all, you keep showing up, clear, committed, and connected to the bigger picture. You align your thoughts with belief, your heart with passion, and your actions with integrity. You begin to feel the shift, not just in your results, but in how empowered, focused, and fulfilled you feel along the journey. You are no longer someone who wishes, you are someone who builds. With each aligned action you take, you become a match for the very success you seek. So today and every day, you declare with unwavering faith, I take aligned action toward my goals, and in doing so, you close the gap between who you are and who you are becoming, one intentional step at a time. Number 9, I am resilient, resourceful, and ready. Within you lies a strength that cannot be measured, a spirit that cannot be broken, and a wisdom that has been forged through every experience you've lived. And when you affirm, I am resilient, resourceful, and ready, you are awakening that inner power and claiming your unshakable ability to rise, adapt, and overcome. Resilience means you don't give up when life gets tough. You bend, you shift, but you do not break. You've walked through storms, faced uncertainty, and stood back up when everything tried to hold you down. Each time you've been tested, you've found something deeper inside yourself, something more powerful than fear, more grounded than doubt. That's your resilience. And alongside it is your resourcefulness. The quiet brilliance that helps you find solutions, create opportunities, and navigate your path even when the way is unclear. You don't wait for perfect conditions. You work with what you have, and you make it enough. You tap into creativity, wisdom, and intuition to move forward with grace and grit. When others see limits, you see possibilities. You understand that everything you need is either already within you or will find you when you take aligned action. And with these two forces, resilience and resourcefulness, you become ready. Ready not in the sense that everything is certain or easy, but ready in your willingness to show up, speak up, and step forward with trust. Ready to face the unknown, to turn pain into purpose, to meet challenges with courage. You stop waiting for a perfect moment because you realize you are the moment. Life doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for presence. And you are ready to meet it, just as you are, equipped with the wisdom of your journey and the power of your belief. This affirmation becomes your personal reminder that no matter what today brings, whether triumph or trial, you are prepared, you are capable, and you are strong enough to handle it all. I am resilient, resourceful, and ready is not just a statement. It is a mindset, a truth, and a call to action. Say it, feel it, live it. Because you were never meant to shrink in the face of adversity. You were born to rise through it. Number 10, I celebrate my wins, big or small. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a sign of growth. And when you affirm, I celebrate my wins, big or small, you are choosing to recognize and honor your journey rather than just the destination. Too often, we overlook our progress in pursuit of perfection, waiting for some grand achievement to feel proud, worthy, or successful. But this affirmation shifts that mindset and reminds you that every effort counts. Whether it's a bold leap or a quiet act of courage, a big breakthrough or a small task completed with intention, it all matters. When you begin to celebrate even the tiniest victories, you build momentum, increased self-worth, and train your mind to see progress instead of lack. You stop focusing on how far you have to go and start acknowledging how far you've already come. That email you sent, that morning you got out of bed despite the heaviness, that healthy choice you made, that moment you spoke up when it felt hard, those are wins. And by celebrating them, you shift your energy from self-criticism to self-appreciation. You don't need to wait for validation from the outside when you learn to cheer for yourself from within. Celebration isn't just a reward, it's a powerful form of self-love and motivation. It fuels consistency, renews focus, and makes the journey enjoyable instead of exhausting. You begin to associate effort with encouragement, not pressure. And the more you celebrate, the more your confidence grows, and the more success you attract. This mindset also teaches you presence. It helps you savor the moment instead of always rushing to the next milestone. You begin to see life not as a series of achievements to check off, but as a beautiful unfolding of experiences, each worth recognizing. So whether you've just taken your first step or your 100th, whether the win feels huge or humble, take a breath and honor it. You are building a life with intention, and every step forward is evidence of that. Let this affirmation echo through your day. I celebrate my wins, big or small, because every act of progress is a reflection of your growth, your effort, and your unstoppable commitment to becoming your best self. Number 11. I am surrounded by supportive energy. There is immense power in knowing that you are never alone, that the universe responds to your energy, and that when you align with love, trust, and authenticity, you naturally attract relationships, environments, and experiences that nourish your growth. And when you affirm, I am surrounded by supportive energy, you activate that truth within you. This affirmation becomes a magnet for the people, conversations, and opportunities that uplift, encourage, and align with your highest good. You begin to notice how much lighter life feels when you let go of toxic connections, drainers, and environments that stifle your light. You no longer tolerate spaces that make you shrink, and instead you move toward those that help you expand. You call in friendships rooted in respect, love, and mutual growth. You allow yourself to be seen and supported, no longer feeling guilty for needing encouragement or community. You release the old story that you have to do everything alone, and instead open yourself to receive the love, wisdom, and strength others are ready to offer. Supportive energy is not just found in people. It's in the air you breathe, the affirmations you speak, the habits you build, and the mindset you choose. You begin to trust that divine guidance surrounds you in subtle whispers and loud miracles. Even during hard times, you start to see the signs, the perfectly timed message, the kind word from a stranger, the inner peace that says, you've got this. You become aware of how the energy you radiate shapes the energy you receive. So you show up with compassion, gratitude, and integrity, knowing it will be returned. And when it's not, you now have the wisdom to walk away with love, protecting your peace and preserving your light. Your life begins to mirror this new frequency. Your circle strengthens, your boundaries sharpen, and your soul feels safer and more grounded. You realize that support is not weakness, it is strength in connection, a reminder that we rise higher together. So today and every day, you hold this truth close to your heart. I am surrounded by supportive energy. Let it fill your space, guide your choices, and remind you that you are always being held, uplifted, and carried forward by a force greater than fear. Number 12. I lead my life with purpose and passion. When you affirm, I lead my life with purpose and passion, you are stepping into each day with intention, clarity, and an inner fire that no circumstance can extinguish. This declaration is a commitment to live fully, not passively, drifting through the motions but actively creating a life that feels meaningful and alive. Purpose gives your journey direction, is the why behind your actions. the compass that keeps you centered even when the path ahead is unclear. Passion, on the other hand, is the fuel. It energizes your steps, sparks your creativity, and brings color and vibrancy to your vision. Together, purpose and passion transform ordinary days into sacred opportunities to express your truest self. You no longer wake up just to get through the day. You rise to contribute, to grow, to make a difference, and to honor the gifts within you. You begin to seek alignment in everything you do, from your work and relationships to your self-care and decisions, ensuring that they all reflect your deeper values and calling. Leading with purpose doesn't mean having everything figured out. It means living in alignment with your truth, trusting that each step taken with heart is moving you closer to your highest potential. Passion doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's quiet, steady, and deep. It lives in the things that make you feel alive, in the activities that make time disappear, and in the moments where you feel most connected to your soul. With this affirmation, you begin to release distractions, doubts, and detours that do not serve your mission. You say no to what dulls your spirit and yes to what lights you up. Challenges still come, but they no longer define you, they refine you. Because when you're driven by purpose and fueled by passion, you're unstoppable. Your energy becomes magnetic, your presence becomes impactful, and your life becomes a reflection of something greater. People feel your authenticity, your commitment, and your joy, and you inspire them to do the same. So today and every day, choose to show up fully, to create boldly, and to live with intention. Let this affirmation be your compass and your spark. I lead my life with purpose and passion. This is how you honor your soul, uplift the world, and write a story worth remembering. Number 13, I trust divine timing and stay patient with the process. When you affirm, I trust divine timing and stay patient with the process, you are releasing the need to control every outcome and embracing a deeper faith that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. In a world that glorifies instant results and overnight success, this affirmation invites you to slow down, breathe deeply, and honor the sacred rhythm of your life. You begin to understand that delays are not denials, detours are not defeats, and waiting is not wasting time. It's a divine preparation. Trusting in divine timing means knowing that your dreams, your healing, your breakthroughs, and your blessings will arrive when the moment is right, not when your ego demands it, but when your soul is truly ready to receive. You stop forcing, pushing, and stressing your way forward, and instead start aligning, allowing, and surrendering. Patience is not passivity, it's powerful. It's an act of trust, of grounding, of resilience. It's choosing to believe that just because you can't see the progress doesn't mean it's not happening behind the scenes. You plant the seeds through your effort, your vision, and your commitment, and then you water them with faith. Some things take time to bloom because they're meant to build your strength, sharpen your clarity, or protect you from something not meant for your highest good. The universe has a way of orchestrating things in perfect order, and when you align with that truth, peace replaces pressure. You find joy in the journey, lessons in the pauses, and beauty in becoming. You stay patient, not because it's easy, but because you trust that divine timing is never late, it's always precise. You remain faithful, knowing that while you work in the visible, something greater is working for you in the invisible. This shift in mindset helps you stay centered, grateful, and hopeful, even in the waiting. You stop questioning the when and start focusing on the how of showing up today with presence and purpose. And as you do, life meets you exactly where you are. So let this be your reminder. I trust divine timing and stay patient with the process. Everything you desire is already aligning for you. Just keep walking, keep trusting, and keep believing in the magic of perfect timing. Number 14. I begin and end my day grateful and grounded. When you affirm, I begin and end my day grateful and grounded, you are choosing to bookend your life's moments with mindfulness, appreciation, and inner peace. This simple yet profound practice transforms your energy, shifts your perspective, and cultivates a powerful sense of presence. You start your day not in chaos or worry, but in stillness, anchoring yourself in gratitude for the gift of waking up, for the breath in your lungs, and for the chance to try again. That morning moment of gratitude sets the tone for how you approach everything. It opens your heart, calms your mind, and prepares you to face the day with clarity and grace. You ground yourself by reconnecting with what matters most, your values, your intentions, your truth. And as the hours unfold, no matter what challenges or victories come your way, that morning grounding remains your anchor. Gratitude reminds you to see the beauty in the ordinary, the light through your window, a kind word from a stranger, the strength in your own resilience. Being grounded keeps you rooted in the now, less reactive to stress, and more responsive to life. You stop racing and start noticing. You stop grasping and start appreciating. Then, as the day closes, you return once more to this sacred space of gratitude and grounding. Instead of replaying regrets or overthinking what wasn't done, you reflect with compassion and celebrate what went right, even the small wins, even just showing up. You give thanks for the growth, the lessons, the laughter, and even the quiet moments of rest. And as you prepare to rest, you ground yourself again, letting go of the weight of the day, calming your body, and reconnecting to your breath, your center, your peace. This rhythm of beginning and ending each day with intention strengthens your emotional foundation, lifts your spiritual awareness, and improves your mental clarity. You begin to move through life not in survival mode, but with soul, with softness, with steady confidence. This is not just a routine, it's a sacred practice that shapes your energy, mindset, and well-being. So today and every day, let this truth guide you. I begin and end my day grateful and grounded. And in doing so, you create a life of deeper meaning, peace, and purposeful presence, one sunrise and sunset at a time. As you journey through each day, let these 14 affirmations be more than just morning words. They are spiritual tools, mindset resets, and soul alignments. They are your reminders that you are not a victim of circumstance, but the creator of your experience. Confidence is not about arrogance or perfection. It is about knowing who you are, owning your worth, and choosing to walk in your truth regardless of what life throws your way. Speak each affirmation not just with your lips, but from the core of your being. Feel the shift in energy as you say, I am confident and capable, and believe it with conviction. Allow your mindset to move from fear to faith, from doubt to determination. Stay focused on your goals, grounded in gratitude, and open to the divine flow of timing and transformation. Let every action be intentional, every setback a lesson, and every small win a cause for celebration. Surround yourself with energy that uplifts you, and be brave enough to release anything that dims your light. Be patient with yourself in the process of growth. Progress is rarely loud or dramatic, but it is always powerful when fueled by consistency, clarity, and courage. And remember, success is not something you chase, it is something you embody. It is in the way you speak to yourself, how you carry your energy, how you rise after falling, and how you continue even when no one is clapping yet. So, begin your mornings by commanding your spirit to lead and your confidence to rise. Repeat your affirmations out loud, journal your reflections, breathe in calm, and breathe out doubt. Carry these truths with you into the world and watch how life begins to respond. Now let us pray together. Divine Creator, thank you for the gift of a new day. Fill my heart with courage, my mind with clarity, and my soul with peace. May these affirmations anchor me in truth and lead me in strength. Help me to walk with purpose, speak with grace, and act with confidence in all that I do. Surround me with light, shield me from fear, and guide my steps as I move toward my highest self. I trust in your plan, I align with your timing, and I receive all the blessings that are meant for me. Amen.